Hello, welcome to my channel, Moonflower Tarot. So we just had a partial lunar eclipse in Taurus. So there's some really interesting energy swirling around right now, a lot of change. We are in the middle of that. So you're here because you want to know which feminine archetype you are. If you happen to be a masculine energy, you can just flip the genders as it applies to your situation. I'm going to focus on the topic, and also I just want to let you know that this isn't a one-size-fits-all type box, okay? Like, this is just going to be a general blueprint for whatever feminine archetype you might fit into, but obviously everyone's going to be very different. They're going to have a slightly different experience throughout the readings, and like I said, this is just a rough blueprint. It's not meant to put people in boxes or anything like that. So once again, it's going to be unique for each individual, and everyone's going to be unique, okay? So before we start, I have a request. So in order for you to be recommended more videos like this one, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and share if this video resonates with you. And also, I must state a very quick disclaimer that all my videos and tarot readings, they're ultimately for entertainment purposes only, so my advice is for you to take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so now we can finally get started. So there's a glare. Okay, there we go. So we have 3 piles, 1, 2, 3. Each pile, it's a mystery what tarot deck you're going to get behind the card. So I want you to take a deep breath and choose between the 3 piles. Pile 1, we have the owl brooch. Pile 2, we have the peacock brooch. And pile 3, we have the bee brooch. And also there's a different image. And once again, you will be getting a different tarot deck depending on which pile you choose. Okay, so I'm going to count down from 10, and that's going to give you 10 seconds to decide between the 3 piles starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you've made your choice, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first group, the owl group, and I'm going to move the other 2 piles out of the way temporarily. Okay, so here we have those of you who've chosen this owl brooch. Honestly, you guys, there's something about you that reminds me of, an Aquarius. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of air energy in your astrology, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I'm also getting some Leo, so Aries, Sag, Leo might also apply as well. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of air and fire in your astrology, but this does remind me a lot of either Artemis or Athena. I believe the owl, it's connected to one of those goddesses, Artemis or Athena. So there's a lot of wisdom, regardless, coming from what the owl symbolizes. So some of you guys, you are very clever, okay? If you were a feminine archetype, in general, if I could just kind of say a general statement, I would say that you guys are kind of like a sage type person, sage, wise, you have leadership capabilities. I'm also getting that you guys, likely people come to you for counsel, for advice a lot, and also you guys tend to be maybe interested in things that are a little bit different from the average feminine energy. Like maybe you guys are interested in your career a little bit more than I'm not saying that you're not concerned with your love life, but I do get that your career really matters to you more than the average person, regardless of gender or gender identity here. Okay, so let's get into, I'm going to actually, before I get into your tarot, I'm going to be pulling some more cards here. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Try to figure out what archetype you might be here. Okay, so we have water. So some of you guys, like I said, I'm getting a strong Aquarian energy once again. It's coming through really strong in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars sign. You guys are likely humanitarians. You care about what's going on in the world. I'm also getting that you kind of remind me of a little bit, maybe a little bit of Angelina Jolie. Some of you guys might be moon dominant, like you might have a lot of Cancer in your astrology. But I'm also getting, who is George Clooney's wife? I don't remember. Oh, Amal Clooney. I'm getting Amal Clooney. Like some of you guys, you are very good in leadership roles. You guys are really good at coming up with the plan and then making sure that things move along smoothly. They're streamlined. Some of you guys, you are very action-oriented people, but I'm getting that the way that your mind sometimes operates, it's almost like you are playing a game of chess a lot of the time. And I'm also getting that you guys still, I mean, you have like your rational side and, you know, brilliant mind. Really strong leadership capabilities is really coming through here. But another big thing is I'm getting that you guys are very humanitarian people. Like I said, like some of you guys, maybe when you were growing up, like in school, you know, when you're a kid and I don't know why I'm getting like this vision of like a teacher or someone, like an adult asked you like, hey, you know, what's your wish? And maybe you said world peace, which I know that's kind of cliche, but that's honestly what I'm getting some of you guys actually said. Okay, so we had 3 cards pop out. So we have submission, we have Venus and Pisces, we have flattery, we've got Venus and Gemini. Some of you guys might be Pisces, Gemini, Mars, and Cancer. So yeah, some of you guys have strong tendencies to want to advocate for people who are maybe underdogs or who might not be doing so well, okay, when it comes to you know, people who are less fortunate than you, and you tend to get really passionate about helping these people. Some of you guys, a lot like either Angelina Jolie or Amal Clooney, I'm getting, or maybe even a little bit of Meghan Markle as well. She also has that in her as well, that push towards helping humanitarian causes, helping people who are less fortunate. So that's something that's definitely coming through. And then we have flattery. We've got Venus in Gemini. Some of you guys are actually pretty skilled, not just in getting things done and, you know, being in a leadership role, but you're pretty good at working people as well. Like you're good at, you know, flattering people if you need to, playing that emotional, not manipulation, but you're good at like, some of you guys might even be pretty good at politics. Like if you were to enter politics or maybe office politics even, like you're pretty stealthy in that area as well. So some of you guys might even be really skilled at social climbing or getting where you need to go socially in some way. I'm getting some of you guys might even have Libra in Saturn, which is highly exalted, which would make you, yes, really good at climbing the ladder, really good with hierarchies, like knowing how you should behave or how you should act in certain situations within a hierarchy, even if you don't necessarily believe in hierarchies or you don't necessarily feel like you agree with hierarchical systems. I'm getting that you guys still manage to work well in that kind of, any kind of system. Like you're good at knowing like, okay, how should I behave? Who do I need to chum up to? Who do I, you know, what do I need to do in this given situation? Once again, almost like you're playing chess within a chessboard. Like if a hierarchical system were a chessboard, some of you guys might even be really good at playing chess or Go, or, you know, any kind of like strategy game. Some of you guys might even like playing video games too. But I am getting, you guys would make excellent managers, any leadership role that involves executing certain things, planning and execution. You're going to be really stellar at that. And so we also have, though, we've got Venus and Pisces. So I'm getting that some of you guys, I think that you do, I mean, everybody has shadow and light. So your shadow may be that you fear being confined, okay? I'm getting that, see this bird in this cage? I think maybe that's your greatest fear, group one. So maybe some of you guys, you put your career first out of sheer interest, because that's what you're interested in genuinely, and maybe you just happen to be more ambitious than the average person, regardless of gender, group one. But I'm also getting that one thing that you might, or that might factor into the fact that you guys are really focused on your ambitions and career and all these causes and getting things done, is because you have this fear of being trapped, maybe even in some in like a marriage, or some of you guys have a little bit of commitment phobia. I'm just going to call you out. This isn't going to apply to everyone, but you know, we can't all be like rainbows and butterflies. Everybody has a bit of shadow to them, you know, everyone. And I'm getting your shadow, maybe you have this fear of, yeah, being confined in a cage, or being told what to do, or being controlled. Like that's maybe your worst fear here. Hence the owl, you know, the owl has wings. It's wise. It's a very calm sort of presence that the owl gives out, but it also has wings, so it can fly away whenever it wants to, okay? So there's something to do with, yeah, being afraid of being trapped, okay? Entrapped. Some of you guys, maybe you do have a fear of being entrapped in like a relationship or like a marriage that is not satisfying, or like you just feel you have like this fear of being trapped. I'm getting some of you guys, you might even enjoy traveling to faraway destinations, or you know, you've got like a million things on your plate because you're kind of type A, okay? Like if you look at this individual, you can kind of tell she just kind of has that look here. You know, which isn't a bad thing, because sometimes that's required for leadership roles and, you know, anything that involves needing to get a lot done, and also telling others what to do, not because you enjoy like a power trip or anything like that necessarily, but because, you know what needs to be done. You're good at like organizing groups, and streamlining groups to get one unified goal completed, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards now to see more information. Okay, so we got the King of Discs. So some of you guys, you might have dealt with a bit of misogyny in the past. I don't know, what I'm getting is like maybe you have a boss, okay, that this could be currently or in your past, or maybe even, you know, in your future, a boss who you know, might have given you some chances because they, you know, maybe they liked your appearance, or maybe you genuinely felt like, okay, like this person is giving me a break because maybe they might be attracted to me. Unfortunately, that does happen in a lot of settings, a lot of, you know, whatever, corporate or otherwise, it does happen. And I'm getting that maybe you experienced this. And so there might be a tendency to be grateful for maybe the attention that you get from the opposite gender, or whatever gender is attracted to you. But at the same time, I'm getting that you kind of resent masculine energies. If you're a feminine energy, you kind of resent them, I'm getting here. But at the same time, it's like you do resent it sometimes, but I am getting that it doesn't hurt, okay, to be attractive to people in power. And I'm not saying like, oh, that's like the only way to like get ahead or anything. I'm just saying, like, you know, if there's a nice cake and you've got all the skills, you've got all the bells and whistles that you need for, let's say, like a job or like a position or role of some kind, you know, if that cherry on top is like, okay, the person who's running the organization is attracted to you, or they like you, or you have like this look that they gravitate towards, and so they choose you over everyone else who has similar, you know, skills and experience, then, you know, who can really judge and say, oh, that's bad, because, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, you know, I feel like nothing's really black or white in this world. Like, there's always a gray area that some people are going to criticize, and some people are going to, you know, say, well, you know, that what's, you know, wrong about that? Kind of like, you know, a feminine energy who is attractive you know, that's not her sole purpose in life, obviously, because, I mean, some feminine energies, yes, that might apply. But for the majority of feminine energies, it's not her sole purpose in life. She's a human being, you know. She has deep layers and, you know, other like a different purpose than just being attractive. But if she is attractive, you know, is that bad? No, I don't think so. Like, it might even help you in life, okay, give you an advantage sometimes, and, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know what I mean? As long as that's not like the sole thing, you know, where, you know, everyone's focused on just that only, which in this case I'm seeing no, because you have like all these skills. You have leadership skills, you're humanitarian, you have a brilliant mind, and there's something that you have to offer the world that most people don't have, and that's like a really strong passion towards your goals. In a way that is, I'm seeing it's rare. And, you know, some people might be passionate, but they don't have the ability to execute things, plan things out and execute them, and then actually, you know, achieve certain things that they have their eye on. But you do. You have some kind of special talent for doing that. Here we have judgment. So I'm seeing here that some of you guys, you get a lot of judgment because, you know, like the situation that I just explained. You know, you might have even heard in certain job settings, or, you know, whatever it is, that, you know, jealous people, okay, you might, sometimes attract jealousy, or the evil eye saying like, you know, she's attractive, so that's, you know, that's why she got the promotion, or, you know, so-and-so, you know, likes her, and blah, blah. Well, that's the thing, like, you have all the skills, you have everything required, but, you know, for some reason I'm getting this message. Don't pay heed, okay, to those nasty, whatever it is, judgments towards you, because, you know, the universe knows. The universe knows that you are talented and that you worked hard, just as hard as everyone else, to get where you are, okay? And I'm hearing, you know, no matter what other people might say, whether that's positive or negative, or, you know, whatever it is, externally, only you know the truth, and the universe knows. The universe is watching, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that with the owl. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Cups. So, wow, I'm getting that some of you guys are just really attractive, pile one, because we've got the King of Discs and we got the King of Cups. So I'm getting that you are a feminine archetype that attracts a lot of attention, okay? I don't know how else to put it. You guys attract attention from the opposite gender, or the gender that's attracted to you. And sometimes I'm getting that, you know, if you're feminine energy, masculine energies tend to fall really head over heels for you. But, you know, you do have a bit of a, like I said earlier, like a commitment phobia here I'm getting. And so that might be something that has blocked your love life sometimes. But I'm getting, you know, I'm getting that maybe you just haven't met the right person yet, okay? Like, you know, even if you can blame commitment phobia for a lot of decisions that people make, but maybe, yeah, group one, maybe it's not necessarily just commitment phobia. Like, maybe you just haven't met the right person yet, okay? Who you feel like truly vibrates at your level, and, you know, what you're truly looking for in a partner. Like, maybe you just haven't found that yet, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, maybe you haven't met the right person who doesn't make you feel like smothered, like this bird in this cage. Like, who wants to feel like this? No one. And so if you haven't met anyone who, or if most of the people that you dated makes you feel this way, maybe it's not just you. You know what I mean? Like, but obviously if you feel like it's going to help to get, you know, professional help, or maybe more insight into this commitment phobia thing, it might not even be that. It's going to be different for everyone. Or maybe you attract people who are commitment phobic, something like that as well. Or you like unconsciously seek them out. But yeah, if you feel like professional help is going to be beneficial for you, I recommend getting counseling, therapy, speaking to people that you really trust, who are, you know, you can really trust to give you good advice, and, you know, seeking a solution. Okay, so I'm actually not finished. I've got some fortune cookies that I will be pulling for you. So fortune cookies for group. I'm going to put these away as well. Actually, I'll leave this one out, this card, because that's the one that you've chosen. But I'm going to be pulling some fortune cookies for you, group 1, to get some more insight into the feminine archetype. This feminine archetype that you are. Okay, or some advice maybe from the universe. I have this giant bag of fortune cookies. Okay, let's see. Please give us some messages from the universe for pile 1, please. Okay, let's see what we got for group 1. Okay, so we got ready. Ooh, okay. There's something that you guys have been either waiting on, maybe even unconsciously you've been waiting on for a really long time. Something's coming. Maybe a promotion, maybe the perfect job, maybe even the perfect partner, or something that you know, I'm not saying that perfection exists, but whatever's perfect for you is going to be different for everyone, right? And whatever that dream that you're harboring inside you is, it might be coming towards you. We have all consuming. Oh, wow. So this might have been something that you've been thinking about for a really long time. So whatever you've been putting all your eggs into, like whatever basket you've been putting all your eggs into, what is it? Is what I'm getting. And also, for some reason, I'm getting channeled. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't know why I'm getting that as well. Like, you will be rewarded for putting a lot of effort into something that you've been waiting on, which is great. But I'm also getting the advice, you know, in the future, or like moving forward, to, you know, maybe try putting your eggs in you know, like at least like 3 baskets. I don't know why that's what I'm hearing. 2 to 3. And then we've got the hands that pull the puppet strings. Whoa, okay. Wow, that was really random. I wasn't expecting that, but I'm getting that some of you guys might have suffered in the past due to some hands that pull the puppet strings. Maybe you feel like the man, like whoever's at the top of your corporation, or maybe even like a manager or a boss in the past gave you a hard time. Maybe there was some misogyny, or, you know, something. There was something there that felt like, oh my God, this is stressing me out. But it's saying ready. So I'm getting, especially with the lunar eclipse energy that we have swirling around right now, partial lunar eclipse in Taurus that happened a few days ago. You know, I think the universe is asking you, group 1, are you ready to finally overcome these things that, you know, this sort of like feeling of something controlling you I'm getting? Well, it's time to step into your power. It's time to be empowered, okay, is what I'm getting. And like I said, you guys might want to connect with Artemis, Athena, or any goddess, ancient goddess that you resonate with, that is, you know, represented by the owl, which I think there's a few. Drop a comment down below if you know which goddesses are connected to owls. But there's some empowerment coming your way, so just be ready for that, okay? So this is beautiful, okay? So like, comment, subscribe, share if this video resonated with you guys. And I just want to remind you to hit that notification bell if you want to be recommended more videos like this one moving forward, okay? So without further delay, I'm going to be moving straight into group 2, okay? So let's see, group 2. Okay, group 2, so you've chosen this beautiful peacock brooch, gorgeous, and you've chosen this card here. So let's get into it. Okay, so looking at this card, I'm immediately getting that you guys got a lot of air, okay, because we got Queen of Voices, that's all air energy. You got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your astrology, or water, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Maybe earth as well, but I am strongly getting earth and water for sure. It's coming through really strong. Oh, excuse me. Air and water. It's coming through really, really strongly here. But I'm getting a lot of Mars. So Scorpio or Aries as well. Lots of Scorpio for sure is coming through. But maybe in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter signs. Before we get into your tarot, I'm going to be pulling some cards here to try to identify which feminine archetype you are. Just looking at this card though, I'm getting that you are someone who values power and you wear it well. Something about you is very empowered. There's something, I'm getting that there's something in your life that really gets you to where you need to go, whether it's your beauty, your skills, your talent, your creativity, your passion, whatever it is, there's something, and we're going to figure that out. But in terms of what feminine archetype you are, I am getting that, yes, you value power, you gain it more easily than others, and also I'm getting that you guys wear it well. Like, you know, some people when they get power, it's like there's, you know, they lose themselves and they, you know, it corrupts them. They don't know what to do with it. But with you, some of you guys, you're just more skilled, and it's like an instinctive thing. It comes from an instinctive place. Your ability to hold and wield power in your hands in a way that is wise, skillful, and you don't lose yourself in the process, and get too greedy is what I'm getting. Like you are very methodical, and this helps you to handle power in a way that is really optimal, group 2. This is really interesting. Let's get further into this. So I'm going to be pulling an oracle card. I like this energy, you know. There's something really stylish about you as well. I just have to say it. Like, some of you guys are extremely stylish. Like, maybe you always hear from other people, like, oh, I like your outfit. Where did you get it? Like, that's something that you might hear a lot. I'm also getting that you guys are really sophisticated, like classy, elegant, okay, in the way that you carry yourself. Okay, so we got 2. Okay, so we have, oh, speaking of which, okay, so we've got water and then we have attachment. So yeah, Scorpio is coming through so strong. I'm just going to cover this up because it's kind of disturbing to me. I mean, there's nothing like super disturbing about it, but I don't know. I don't like it. So I'm going to just be covering that image up. It's kind of unsettling. But yeah, so we have attachment behind this card and water, and that's all about scorpionic energy, which, you know, I mentioned earlier. So some of you guys, yes, you do have strong Scorpio energy, you know, which explains the whole power thing. Scorpios are the most powerful sign in the zodiac. Okay, so the bottom we have resistance. Yeah, you guys, like I mentioned earlier, Mars energy, so Aries and Scorpio. Scorpio is coming through like crazy. I don't know, maybe it's just the times right now because, you know, there's a lot of tension going on in the world. I don't know why I'm hearing that you guys sometimes feel like you're in the eye of the storm. Like there could be chaos around you at times, and yet you feel calm, like you're in the, you know, right smack dab middle in the eye of the storm, where the storm is swirling around you, but sometimes you feel unaffected by it. And it's like this interesting juxtaposition. It's really complex, which isn't, you know, surprising for somebody with Scorpio placements. You're going to have that deep complexity, but yeah, I mean, we did have a lunar eclipse in Taurus, and also the nodes are changing. South node is changing into Scorpio, North node is changing into Taurus, I believe at the end of this year. So that is not far away at all. It's maybe like a month away. And yeah, we have this energy of Scorpio as well. Transformation, we have renewal, we have change, we have empowerment. Like, I'm getting that some of you guys, in your past, you might have worked in the service industry, or you felt powerless in some way in your past. This doesn't necessarily have to do with like dysfunctional family dynamics or anything like that. It could just simply be being in a job or being in a position where you felt like you were powerless, or you just, you know, you weren't satisfied with the amount of autonomy you had. Okay, so we've got a card here. We have Venus and Aries. Okay, so Mars, like I mentioned, we have Aries is ruled by Mars, but Venus and Aries, so we have lust. So yeah, some of you guys, I'm getting that you your feminine archetype, this isn't going to apply to everyone, but I'm getting that some of you guys, ever since you were young, I'm seeing that you were really attractive. You might have blossomed earlier than other feminine energies, and that might have been a form of contention for you, where you felt like, okay, I'm getting like attention because of it, but also there's another part of you that kind of feels uncomfortable with it, which is understandable, and that's going to happen regardless of any gender that you identify with. But getting a little bit of pain in your past around, feeling powerless in some way. And like I said, this doesn't have to be anything as serious as family dynamics, but I'm getting more so like maybe you worked in the service industry as a waitress, maybe you used to be a secretary, or maybe you used to maybe even work in like a hair salon or something like that, where you just kind of felt like, okay, I have to cater to other people and I'm not really as empowered as I would like to be. And also I'm getting the sense of in the past, you've kind of felt like I'm not using all the skills that I have that I can be using in this job. Like it's just to pay the bills. Or some of you guys might be feeling that right now. But I'm seeing a huge change with water and resistance. Like I said, with the nodes changing, South Node is going into Scorpio. I'm getting like a transformative energy. For some of you guys, it might even be uncomfortable change that you might be going through right now. And like I saw earlier, or said earlier, like sometimes you feel like you're in the eye of the storm. Through multiple phases in your life, I'm getting that some of you guys might have felt that way. You're really good at, like, I'm getting you guys are good at connecting with people. You guys are good at influencing others in a way that's beneficial to you. And I'm also getting you have friends in all different places that's helpful to you. Low places, high places, where you're good at making the social connections or networking in a way that's beneficial to you. And that's a really powerful skill to have. And I think that adds to your confidence, and also your ability to move forward in life somehow is aided by this skill. So we have Four of Swords. So yeah, some of you guys, you might feel a bit more emotional. Okay, I'm getting that sometimes you guys, you do have a tendency to shut down a little bit when you are feeling emotional, is what I'm getting. And yeah, you guys sometimes are not very easily read by you guys are not very easily read by others. Just like a Scorpio, you might be a bit private, and yet when you show yourself to others, you do it in a way that is stylish, okay, and that does stand out, but like in its own way. Like some of you guys, you might wear a lot of black. You might be into like not Art Nouveau, but what is it, avant-garde type clothes or style. You guys might even work in the fashion industry, or some of you guys are influencers and you're very stylish, I'm getting, and you also have a really good eye for specific for details, is what I'm getting. Okay, and then we've got the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys, I don't know why I'm hearing that you might sometimes feel like you have an angel and devil on your shoulder, and in your throughout your life, I'm getting that you've been presented with a lot of power in certain situations, where even if it's like really small situations, like maybe in school, people voted you as the president of an organization, or like like in a corporate setting, like you've been given promotions, I think, more easily than others, and this could be your astrology as well, or just fate in general, or just whatever it is, the powers that be, external powers. It could even be chance or luck, but I am getting that you guys are highly skilled at getting promoted or moving up in life. And throughout those moments, I'm getting that sometimes you feel like you have an angel or devil on your shoulder. And you guys are highly emotional. You're very intuitive. Some of you guys, you might even have like dreams or like psychic downloads at like random moments. And some of you guys are really connected to the moon phases, really sensitive to nature. Animals are drawn to you as well. There's something to do with you moving through life in a way that you take advantage of your shadow. You know how I said, like, sometimes you feel like there's an angel and devil on your shoulder in moments where you have to make big decisions, or just decisions in general that are presented to you. I'm getting that you guys are able to use your shadow, or like your maybe some of you guys have a little bit of darkness in your past, or something that is considered your shadow, and you're able to somehow use that to your advantage and thrive. Like, for example, if you feel like wronged, or you feel like some injustice was done, or you feel like, okay, things weren't fair in this aspect of your life in the past, you're able to almost like draw upon that energy, and it's like this power comes out of that, where you get like all this energy, this passion, and this drive that just moves you forward in life in a way that you break barriers, and you're able to manifest more easily, okay, than the average person, because of this drive. And sometimes it's almost unstoppable, where when you put your mind to something, like really decide, okay, I want this, or I want to go here or do this, you do it in a way that it's like almost nothing can get in your way. Some of you guys, you might have not even discovered this power yet. I'm getting so much water energy. I know I said air and water earlier, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but water is coming through so strong here, especially with the Chariot, the card of Cancer, Cancerian energy, Piscean energy, and Scorpionic energy, but especially Scorpio is coming through so strong. So a lot of you guys who do have Scorpio or any water placements, you might have it in your moon sign, in your Venus sign, Jupiter sign, or like Scorpio in your 8th house, or somewhere that just really counts, okay, is what I'm getting, especially your moon sign, maybe even rising. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling another card to try to get more information. Okay, we've got 8 of Swords. So there's something to do with some of you guys being really highly emotional people. And I don't know why I'm getting this message from the universe for you to, if you ever feel like you're drowning in your emotions, you know, don't push it away. Maybe lean into it. I'm getting lean into it. Draw on that emotion, okay? Like, I'm getting like your emotional nature. You might feel like, okay, this is my downfall. It like leads me to, you know, strange places. But I'm also getting that on the flip side, you know, because nothing's black or white, I'm getting that same emotional nature is also your superpower, depending on how you use it. So when you do feel really emotional, you feel like that energy, okay, like you can channel it into creativity, or like some kind of drive or ambition, or some kind of power to like move you forward. So like I said, if you feel an emotion, don't push it away, lean into it, embrace it, and channel it towards something, okay? Channel it towards a breakthrough that you want to make, because this emotion, it's so powerful, and it's not something that everybody has within them. But like I said, it really depends on how you channel it, and how you use it to move forward, because, you know, we all have a choice. We all have, like I mentioned earlier, the angel and devil on our shoulder. You know, when you're in the throes of this deep, complex emotion, like as deep as an ocean, ask yourself, do I want to drown in, you know, feeling sad, or going down like a self-destructive or self-sabotaging path, or do I want to channel it into moving forward, creativity, and getting to a goal, you know, pushing through barriers, which might even be uncomfortable at times, but, you know, you can control it. You have the power. Willpower, I'm getting, is really strong within you, and it really depends on how you acknowledge the fact that you have this in you, and channel it towards something productive, is what I'm getting, because we do all have free will. So I pulled some fortune cookies randomly to see some more insight. So we have honeyed words or thoughts. Okay, ooh, interesting. I don't think I've gotten that one yet. And then we have hidden treasure. Whoa. Yeah, you have this hidden superpower. I think you just need to harness it, learn how to use it. We've got wounded feminine. So yeah, something about there being a darker past. I know a lot of Scorpios tend to go through this, but even if you don't have Scorpio in your astrology, there might be something to do with the shadow in your past, especially with the lust. I'm getting like something with feeling uncomfortable with it, or maybe even feeling like Milena, you know, in the movie Milena with Monica Bellucci sometimes. You guys might want to look it up. It's this woman, it's an Italian, like an old Italian movie where this woman lives in a small village and people criticize her and the women can't stand her and they, you know, it's like they want to cut all her hair off and stuff because she attracts a lot of attention. And after her husband disappears in the war, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but she's left in the village alone to fend for herself, and things get really nasty and they get very vicious, evil eye left and right. So some of you guys might have felt like that at some point in your life, and hence we have the wounded feminine, or some variation of that. It's going to be different for all of you. Everyone's going to be like unique, their experience. I'm also getting something to do with honeyed words and thoughts. So I'm getting that you do attract a lot of attention. I'm getting something to do with be wary of what you say to others, okay? Because sometimes I'm getting that words are the seed that can blossom into something bigger, and that can be positive, right? But that can also be a sign that if you say something negative towards someone, it could blossom into something that is more serious than you intended. But I'm also getting even more so than that. Be wary of people who speak with honeyed words or thoughts, but like to the point where I'm getting a lot of masculine energies might approach you with honeyed words and thoughts and like flirting and stuff like that, which is fine. But I'm for some reason hearing like don't get too wrapped up in words. You know, look at actions more than words. Whether it's coming from you or others is what I'm getting as a word of advice, because I'm getting that you get a lot of honeyed words or thoughts, flirting, you know, thrown towards you because you attract a lot of attention. But I'm getting, you know, sometimes it can be positive, obviously positive, but, you know, there's also something to just, you know, be wary of. Word of advice. I'm also getting hidden treasure. So yeah, some of you guys, it's like you maybe haven't fully come to harness this superpower in you, like this deep, complex ability to tap into your emotions, like the depths of your emotions, deeper than most people. Some of you guys are intuitive, empaths. Like I said, scorpionic energy. You have like this intuitive, almost like psychic sometimes, like energy. But I'm getting here, you need to like learn to use it to your advantage. And you know, like I said, angel and devil on your shoulder. When you do get into the throes of emotion and feeling these like deep, complex emotions, ask yourself, okay, what am I going to do with this? Lean into it, embrace it, and decide where you want to take it. Even if it's uncomfortable to push forward, to use that passion, creativity, power, whatever it is, from within, channel it towards something productive, okay, or that feels nourishing to you in a positive way, not in a way that makes you feel like you are either self-sabotaging yourself or taking it to a darker side, which we all have that choice, okay? And those of you who you do feel like you need help, either professionally, you might want to go get counseling or therapy, or speak to someone you can really trust that you know will give you sound advice in these moments. But I'm getting that so much can be manifested in these moments where you feel so emotional and you feel like you are going into the deepest depths of your emotions. Like, you feel so strongly compared to others, okay? But in those moments, remember that this is a hidden treasure, and it depends on where you take it, and it depends on where you direct it. Because I'm saying if you direct it to the right place, it's beyond powerful in a way that I don't know why I'm getting like this energy of just so much power. Maybe even the feeling that you don't know what to do with it sometimes, because you feel it, running through your veins, almost like a superhero or something. But sometimes you don't know what to do with it. And I'm getting, you need to learn to channel it in the right direction. You need to, like I said, this is really important, you guys. Don't hide away from the emotion. Embrace it, lean into it, and pause first. Give yourself time to pause and really decide, okay, where do I really need to take this feeling to move forward in a positive direction towards a goal, maybe channeling it into creativity, like I said, or some kind of manifestation, or breakthrough. I don't know why I'm hearing breakthrough. It's coming through really strongly. You have the power, this power, okay? And it really depends on how you harness it, how you direct it. And it's not going to be easy to get used to learning how to do that, but it's a process. And, you might as well start learning how to harness it, because I see that it's going to be very, very useful for you guys. And wow, this is amazing. So like, comment, subscribe. Group 2, share if this video resonates with you. And I do want to remind you guys to hit that notification bell if you're interested in getting recommended more videos like this one. So I'll see you guys later. Group 2, love and light. Okay, so finally we have group 3. We have this card here, and then we have the bee. Okay, so let's figure out what feminine energy you are, okay, or feminine archetype. So I'm getting that, just looking from this, I'm getting, there's a lot of air with the planets. I'm getting Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I'm also getting a lot of heavy earth, because the Empress is all about that earthy energy. Taurus, Libra, or excuse me, well, maybe Taurus or Libra, because Libra and Taurus are both Venus-ruled signs. But I'm getting Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo really strongly. But there's some Libra in there as well. In your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter sign. So Venus is coming through really strong. But let's get further into this. I'm really curious. Okay, so, and also, actually, we have the bee. So there's something to do with you. I don't know why I'm hearing that some of you guys are really nurturing. I'm also hearing that you guys are like really connected to the earth, and really connected to, like, you're connected to animals, you're connected to nature, you're connected to, some of you guys are empathic or intuitive, and you are very nurturing. Like, some of you guys might even have multiple pets, or you're really connected to your animals. And I'm also hearing queen bee for some reason, like, not in like, like a teen rom-com, or not rom-com, but like teen cult classic where you're like the queen bee. I'm more so getting like queen bee as in you are very nurturing, almost like a motherly energy towards your friends, family. Maybe some of you guys have multiple children, or you plan on having multiple children. You guys are excellent mother figures. Okay, so let's get further into this. I'm going to be pulling another card here. Okay, we have resilience. So yeah, you guys are, it's like you're meant to be, not necessarily mothers, like those of you who don't want children, because I know not everybody wants children. But I'm getting here that you guys are really, really great at guiding people, okay? And also, you're resilient or strong. You have this inner strength that isn't common in other people, but you do have a nurturing energy, regardless of whether you want to, have kids or not. Like, you're nurturing, and that's not always going to apply to just, your own children. Like, it could apply to if you're like a teacher, if you You like helping others, you know, friends and family. You're very nurturing, okay? Maybe you, like I said, you are into helping out at the animal shelter. Maybe you have multiple animals, or you're connected to animals, is what I'm getting. Really, really nurturing energy. And I'm getting that you guys are really nourishing to the people around you. Like, even just being around you and your presence is extremely calming. It's very nourishing, and it makes people feel calm. It makes people feel at peace. So some of you guys, I don't know why, I'm getting that you might work in counseling. You might be like a social worker. You might be a nurse. You might be a teacher. And a lot of you guys might actually be in HR, like human resources, because you have like this calming presence. Some of you guys might even be a good mediator in your organization, or some of you guys, you might even work in like a place where you do like Reiki for others, or like a spa, or you're like really good at healing others. Some of you guys have a garden. I don't know why I'm picturing some of you guys either have or will have in the future like a huge garden, and it's just really like nourishing to be in that space. Okay, we have Mercury and Aquarius. Wow. Okay, so yeah, the air energy coming through again. Aquarius, also Libra and Gemini. Some of you guys actually have Mercury and Aquarius. Originality. So there's something to do with you not only being being nourishing to others in a way that it's nourishing and like a motherly energy, or like you take care of other people, but I'm getting that you're also very good at nourishing your ideas and your goals, and also growing your ideas, because you know, growing your ideas, it might start with like a small seed of originality, a creative idea, something like that, but you're good at nourishing it and growing it like a huge ample garden into something that can really blossom. Some of you guys, you will be very entrepreneurial, or you are already entrepreneurs. Some of you guys, you're meant to be an entrepreneur. You have this like entrepreneurial energy about you, and sometimes, you know, they say like, okay, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be type A, and you have to be, you know, this, that, and the other. But I'm getting that you have something that is not common in other entrepreneurs, okay? You have something different, and that is your ability to nourish, okay? And not just yourself and other people and animals, you know, whatever it is, but also the ability to nourish and grow your ideas. And that's somehow more powerful than most other skill sets I'm getting. And other entrepreneurs especially, you have something that others don't have. So I'm really loving this energy, okay? This is beautiful. Okay, so let's get into your tarot to get more insight here. Ooh, yeah, okay, so this goes so well. So we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, you guys are, okay, look at this. So you guys are really good at nourishing others. Like we have the fairy godmother here, helping Cinderella out. But at the same time, it's like you have so much of this nourishing energy. And this isn't just about, you know, being nurturing and motherly once again. But you have so much of this nourishing energy that it's like your cup flows over, or overflows with this energy, and that's how you can help others, nourish others, heal others, and even nourish your own ideas, your projects, your inventions, okay? Or maybe some of you guys have your own business. I'm getting some of you guys are extremely creative, and you know, being creative, I get like a nourishing element in that as well, where you're able to like nourish your creativity and you know, whatever, like some of you guys are really great at art, you're really great at crafting or creating things, designing, conceptualizing things, and yeah, and you're not only good at that, you know, at the process of building those things, but you're good at nourishing those things in a way that they can blossom really beautifully and turn into like a huge thriving garden. And I see a lot of abundance in your future. Group 3. Actually, I said group 1. It was a slip of the tongue, so some of you guys might want to watch group 1 if you're interested as well, because you know, it was a slip of the tongue, but it could have been a Freudian slip, or you know, there might be something there. Okay, so We've also got, wow, yeah, okay, so we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So some of you guys, there's something about you being really good at combining traditional aspects of femininity, like the Hierophant is all about tradition. So some of you guys, you're good at being, okay, like carrying yourself in a way that's like traditionally feminine, like really soft. Venusian, okay, just very, very feminine, like to the point where I'm not saying necessarily like just wearing pink and stuff like that, but there's something about you that's just very soft. Like even your energy is very nurturing and nourishing to others. There's something to do with combining that with the ability to manifest your ideas, especially with the Mercury and Aquarius. It's like your ability to nourish your ideas and whatever things that comes out of your mind, because Aquarius is all about the mind. You have like a really, really, really powerful crown chakra, as well as, for some of you guys, I'm getting root chakra is really elevated as well. Or that's something that you might want to focus on, crown and root chakras. And then we have the Five of Swords. So there's something to do with overcoming, okay, like something in the past that what might have been a bit painful here. That might have been, okay, wait, bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Coins. I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, but I'm getting that some of you guys, you might even have had something in your past that was a bit painful, and somehow that adds to your, oh, there's a glare, that adds to your ability to be extremely nourishing to yourself, to others, because maybe you had to learn to be that way, and it somehow worked out in your favor because you are really good at nourishing yourself, others, things around you, animals, nature. I'm getting that you attract abundance so, in such ample quantities because of this nourishing energy. And somehow helping others helps you in return. It's like almost like this karmic thing where you send out positivity, nourishment into the universe, and it like nourishes you right back. But I am getting a really strong nourishing energy, nurturing and nourishing energy from you. And I'm also getting that a lot of you guys, you are headed towards either entrepreneurialism or growing something that is really original and really big and really abundant. I'm also getting that some of you guys, when you meet your ideal partner and get married to them, or like form your ideal partnership, this could even be a business partnership as well, things are really going to pick up in your professional and spiritual life is what I'm getting. So, wow, this is really beautiful. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to be pulling some fortune cookies for you guys to just give you some words of advice on your upcoming journey. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so we have top of the mountain. Yeah, okay, so some of you guys, like I said, you're going to be entrepreneurs or like really moving up in life. You're going to be growing an idea, making it so abundant. Okay, the key to a new, and then there's like question marks. So some of you guys, you're going to be getting a key to something new that is going to be life-changing. We did have a partial lunar eclipse in Taurus recently, and the nodes are changing. North node is actually going into Taurus and South node in Scorpio. So the nodal axis is changing. Some of you guys might have strong Taurus placements in your astrology, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, but you will be, regardless of the fact, I'm getting that a lot of you guys, you will be getting a key to something new. And this could be metaphorical, but this could also be an actual key, like a physical key that you can hold in your hand. Like a key to a new office, a key to a house, a key to some kind of a key, or maybe even a key to getting a new house, getting a promotion, getting a new office, a key to something new, okay? And for a lot of you guys, this is going to be metaphorical. It's going to start, okay? Because everything starts with an idea or like a metaphorical idea, and then it turns into something tangible and physical, right? Like a physical key or physical something. And so I'm getting here that yes, just be on the lookout for maybe even a message or some kind of omen or something something that's coming towards you, but I'm getting strongly this is going to be like a message or a sign here, in the form of a metaphorical key that is going to give you a spark of either intuition or inspiration. I'm getting strongly inspiration. It's going to give you an insight on how to get to where you want to go. Because I see a lot of abundance. I see so much abundance in your future. And gosh, your ability to nourish and nurture things is really valuable in this world. So definitely don't take it for granted or underestimate yourself. I'm also getting, is this real? Yeah, so your future, it's going to be so abundant. It's going to be so full of beauty, abundance. It's like you're putting out nourishing energy, and it's coming back to you like 10 or even like 100-fold, okay? Wow, this is amazing. Some of you guys are going to be having like your own business, or like I said, there's something to do with like a really vital business partner, or signing a contract, or maybe even a client or something, like, or maybe even like your ideal partner, like in marriage as well. It could be any kind of partnership where it's going to be like a lucky break, or be just the beginning of something really, really abundant. And wow, this is really amazing. So like, comment, subscribe, share if this video resonated with you guys, group 3. And I do want to remind you guys to hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted about new videos like this one as they come out. So I will see you guys later, group 3. Love and light.